So today we are using words to explore the galaxy, because there's a couple interesting things out there, like whatever this is right here. We just need to set up some words to get there, and we start here in the middle. So if we extend a little bit past it, and we do SHEEP for sheep, then we reach it. And we get a little bit of extra resources on the side. So here we have a space mall that will allow us to buy or sell things. Although we don't have money, so maybe we wait on that. But there is also these feathers over here that I'm interested in. So let's use this P on the end here to maybe spell out P-A-R and then Perry, the platypus? I guess not. Maybe there's another P word that we can do, because we also get these little energy nodes in oxygen. And if we run out of oxygen, that's bad news. And we do see another thing up here, so that's another thing to consider on where to go. And that might actually be easier to get to if we do Y-A-R-N-S for yarns. Then we're lined up for this feather. Oh, and we see a third one there. But we could do something similar up here for F-E-A-R, fear, and then we get this feather, which gives us some people. J. Joyce, F. Kafka, and they have different abilities. Randomize a tile's letter if you have it twice in hand. Oh, or recycle a board tile to oxygen. This could be good, but we already used a word that has 2 letters in there. But I guess if we have nothing else, then this is a good backup. So J. Joyce will come with us. And we have 2 O's, so we could use his thing right away. But we also have a Q, and there's not a lot that you can do with that doesn't involve a U. Can we do H-E-V? No, but we do get that giant node of oxygen there if we just put an E here. I think we need that, just because our oxygen was starting to get a little low. Oh great, now we have 3 O's. Okay, now I think we can use Joyce's ability here to change this O into a C. Let's see, I think what we can do instead is continue with this pood, because I guess that's a word. And then we can build off of that if we get proper letters. Like here, if we had an E, then we could do poodle. But instead what we can do is L-I-V-E for live. We're getting closer to this thing here, probably a planet, and we are getting a lot of eyes. So it's a good thing your ability is back. So we get a T, and not too sure what else we can do, but if we put a C here, then we get icy, and then we just need an S to do another thing, but there's an E. Could we do T-I-E-L? No, I guess not. Oh wait, there was L, just that. I think we could work with that. We got another E, I guess. So you know what? Let's just do the toilet humor. P for the win. We have reached it, which sure enough, it is a planet of sorts, and so we can get a bonus from here. Another technology level, more oxygen. We don't really need that. Another equipment slot. I think we can take this. So there's a space colony here, and it opened up a large view around us. Oh, so we can see another thing up here. Very cool. So we have the E. We just need an L. Your ability is back, so let's get rid of one of these I's. It's an O. Oh, we can see another hint of something over here too. But I think we do need to start looking for some oxygen. If we do an I here, does that CIA and VIA? Oh, CIA is not a word. It's like common lexicon. Why can't you include it? We can do eel, or we could do teal. I think that works there. And then to save on space, we could do tug, and then jug just to keep moving up this way and get new tiles. And then we get a little jivey with it. So we have a lot of O's here. It's time to use J's ability again. Oh, so here we go. We can make a big one. T-O-W-E-L for towel. There we go, now we're really moving. We can do wood like this, and if we get an E-N, we could do wooden, and we're getting closer to this. Oh, and it already spelled riot for us. Or riots, if you're one of the cool kids. I guess to get around the planet, we could do riots off of this T. Oxygen is starting to get a little low, but let's change around one of these I's. An S. Is stowel a word? No, but steel is, so there's more oxygen. A healthy dose of oxygen. Can we make a past tense out of this with pooted? No, I guess toilet humor can only take you so far. Although I wonder, right is a word if it's spelt with R-I-T-E. Can righted be a word? Really? Not? What about dited? Hey, that's a word. Sure. But now we have an X, a Q, and a Z. This is like the worst round of Scrabble. We could change out those letters. We don't really get any bonus points for using them. Oh, but wait, we could do T-A-Z-E-R for taser. What? How is this not a word? Oh, but ta is. Sure, okay, go off, I guess. But I guess T-A-X is a word, and we could still do something with that. We're getting closer to this, but let's change around one of the R's, I think, to an A. So off of the X, we could do acts like that, or axes. That's way better. And then can we do a 3-letter word here? Yes, we have. We reached another station here or something. A Federation base gives a mission. Make a 3x3 letter block. Oh, okay. And we couldn't refuse it if we want, but let's try and do it. A 3x3 letter block. We might be able to do something up here if we got a letter that worked there, but we might have to think about that a different time. And we can still reach down here if we do D-A-Z-E. That gets rid of that letter, but then it's building off of the Z here. Well, we could still do that. And then I think it's time to fish for a bit more oxygen. And let's change around this S. Okay, we didn't get quite what I was hoping for. Although we still need to reach up here. Is there anything else that's been revealed? Oh, there is another planet over there. We could try reaching that way for a little bit. So let's go ahead and do the W-I-S here for Y's. We can build off of that. And W-O-R-M for damn worms. And then here we got Utah, but we probably can't do that. What is Utah good for if you can't use it in a word game? But a little bit of P-A-T-H down here gives us a bit of room to work with, and we're lined up with another feather. Oh, but wait, we could do P-A-T-H again. That gets us closer, and then down here with a puck, can we do pucky? No. But that still works. We can do Burke, I guess. How to Train Your Dragons, anyone? And down here we can do real. Oh, wait. We have the letters I was hoping for. Now we can do poodle over here. Yes, another feather. So now we have another person for our crew. Colette or M, is that an M? M Proust? Or is that N? It's hard to tell sometimes with this font. +1 credit when you validate exactly 1 tile or see the next 3 tiles. I think I like this more than this, because I'm not too sure what validating means. Oh, so there we can see what tiles are next in line. And if we had a U, we could get rid of this Q here, though I guess we could recycle it in this void thing. Oh, and I guess the tiles that we can see ahead of time also count for the duplication ones. Wow, that's cool. Let's change out this G for a W. Maybe that was a good choice. We could do Quinn. That would get rid of that. Although what we can do is Rainy and get us a good dose of oxygen. Almost topped us up. Oh, that is beautiful. And we're getting closer to the planet. So to get this feather, I think we need to go G-R-A-B for grab. And then we can find something to go next to the G. Although it's all consonants right now. Can we recycle them? We can recycle the N, sure. And it's another G, GG's. We could use the Muse, but I think we need to use the Void. And maybe just recycle all of these because I have no idea what to build for. And then we'll get new ones, which is also more consonants. You know what? Here, some lint. I wonder, will it take suffixes? M-A-N-C-Y? No, can it do Nancy? Oh, it does do Nancy. We're at the next planet. So we're actually looking good on oxygen right now, and we got another equipment slot from the previous one. Let's go ahead and do a technology level increase, which I'm not too sure what that boosts. Ooh, but we see another a ship over there. We need like a really common vowel to go in the middle of somewhere. And we do have 2 U's. Let's go ahead and replace one of those. And maybe we build up to this one if we can, because we still haven't seen what this is. We can do S-O-U-R to make a sour, like them Patch Kids. Could we do a little zig to get this oxygen? Oh, we can! And it actually fills up enough that it starts taking up another slot here. I'm okay with that. So now we have a good amount of oxygen, which also I think can be used in the Space Mart to get one of these things. So let's get the system map for one. We spend a little bit of that, and then we have that, a tile recycler. Spend energy to recycle board tiles to oxygen. Could be good. And the forge as well. Spend 5 energy to draw an extra tile. Yeah, I think that'll help. And then we actually can get all of these. Sure. And we still need this tile, or this feather here, which thankfully an I can do that. So we get another person, Homer. The Simpsons are here. Randomize any H-O-M-E-R to a H-O-M-E-R. Interesting. I'm curious enough about that. But now, how do we keep moving up this way? maybe an A and a Y here. There's a lot of words that end in Y. I think we can do that. However many of those words we can actually spell, though, is another issue. Oh, and there's a red thing there. What are you? Also, I guess we could take a look at the system map. Shows how far we've traveled. Look at all this arrangement here. Making some weird hieroglyphics. And this actually goes for a while here. Oh my goodness. We can really get out there. And then maybe try to set up one of those 3x3s somewhere. ED works, but then what else can we do? Can we do me here? Okay, so we have 4 here. I think that's a good start. Can we do hem? We should be able to. And then med? We can't. Oh, letters must be placed on a single line. This actually makes it a little difficult. Unless we get another E for edited, humble beginnings. And we need 3 more tiles here. We can do an MA here for AMI. I have no idea what that is, but we can do it. Now we just need a letter to go here. The? No, probably not. It's so close, but I worry that we messed it up. Probably shouldn't have done the M here is the issue. But can we do a DAZY for like Daisy? Really? Not? How about Dozy? Dozy works. And then we extend back over this way like we were going to do with paid. Which I like the little piano hits when you do something good. Ooh, and then we have a use for the Q and U with a QUIP for quip. Oh yeah, Peter Parker pulling through. But a Q up here is super weird. If we had an E, we could do quote, which we do have another device over here, a muse. Add any tile to your hand. I think we can go ahead and do this now so we get an E, and then we can do quote, just to extend up this way. Okay, there's another one of those red things. What is this? And then a little bit up this way with a VOTE for vote, and there's more of those red resources. What are those? And can we do an O here for that? Or an E? Okay, we can do an E, so there's more oxygen. I can live with that right now. We can do KIN here for kin, which if we had an S coming up, we could extend to skin. We're so close to this thing. I feel like it's really gonna help our tile issue. And I totally forgot about our people over here, so we could randomize things or change out a duplicate. I'm not seeing much use for this I, so let's change that out. Okay, an F. And from there, off to this O, we can do often. Oh wait, if we spell it right, or I guess oft is also a word, but often is what I'm going for, so that, whoa, hello, that's a new one. And of course I get the tiles to do Velcro up here, but I feel like it wouldn't even take that. I guess it does, because it changed it to the LT being wrong, which is a shame. Unless we can make that its own word first, ilt. Kilt with a C. Can we not put this there? I guess these red spots, you can't put tiles down. Interesting. And I think we need to approach this from a different way because we kind of messed up our approach up here. Or we could do let and low, which I guess gives us a little bit of energy. I'll take it for now. Also gives us a new layer to work with. And we can convert energy to oxygen. Or I guess we spend energy to recycle tiles to oxygen. But here, let's get rid of one of these R's for an M. We could keep going up here because now we can make, come on, we can make cello. That works. Okay, we're not quite out of this yet. And there's more things up here. Can we reach this in time? I don't even know what time is to do with it, but can we reach it at all? Yes, we can with mate. Beautiful. We have a new structure here. Engineer, upgrade an item. Wow. Can we upgrade the map? Improve the system map. Okay. Show map of the universe. Oh, wider view, I think. Oh, no. It shows the feathers. Oh, that's helpful. We might need someone else here. We do have one more slot for them, though I wish it would tell me the choices and what they did. But now I think we need a bit more oxygen here pretty soon. So can we extend down here by spelling out, okay, there's nil. We can't do Nile though? Why? Because it's a proper name? It took Nancy, unless Nancy means something else. But I guess as long as it took nil, I can live with that because it's right next to this oxygen supply. And we just get a little bit of lore for ourselves. That almost topped up the chamber here. I love it. And we're close to whatever this is. So supposing we just do a little bit of mend here, and then we can do med. Yes, we can. We reached it. Ooh, it's a big old fancy spaceport here. Upgrade the ship size. Yes. More equipment slots. Oxygen tanks can hold more, or energy tanks can hold more. Is that really all I can do? Well, we might as well get the oxygen storage. So now we can hold more here without taking up more space. Excellent. And then let's try to keep going up this way. I do like the suggestion of things up here, but there's also a feather just off of the edge over here, right? Still seems kind of far away though, to be honest. And we do have the letters to put grown somewhere, or we change it around over here and write down wrote, like so. Gets us in range of some more oxygen things here. I want to build off this M, but I'm not sure what words we can make that end in M. I mean, we could just start small and just do arm. I wonder, will it take like slang if we do G-R-A-D? Oh, we'll take it. Hey, that helps. But now we could spell out scene somewhere. Should we look back over here for things? Or we spend energy to draw another tile. You know what? Let's do that. Because then that's out of order. So we have the V here, and we do have more energy. Let's spend some more. Is very out of order here for some reason. We could do rig, get us in line with more oxygen. I like that. And then let's try to draw a few more letters here. Ooh, the A, that's perfect. Because then we spell scar. Long live the king. So this looks like a small satellite of sorts. Can we just do like a J-A for ya? Yeah. So what do? Refill your energy. Oh, cool. Let's wait on that. I don't know if we can constantly reuse it. I feel like not. Can we come back to the engineer? I already did something for you. Let me rest now. Yeah, go figure. I feel like the satellite's gonna be the same thing. But now there's this up here. So we could do ER for air. Works for me. And now we have the B. So do we have the means of spelling out? We could do wee, or can we do weeb? What? You can't do that? Really? Oh, that's not worth it then. But I do think we need to start moving over this way because there's a lot of resources over here as well. Need is what we can do. We need to do it. Yes. Getting a little closer there. It's another shop. Ooh, that could be helpful. Although I feel like we're starting to reach the end of what we can do without spending more energy. So let's go ahead and draw more tiles here, which surprisingly isn't taking from the things here. I guess it just does it from the end. So if you want to draw a tile, it has to be on the end of this. So we could play into that. But now we have a lot of tiles here. You know what? Let's spend some of them. Oh wait, board tiles? Oh, that changes things. We can mix things around here and maybe get some better things here to get that 3x3. Ooh, that would be helpful. Okay, but hem is a word. It's this M here, I think, that's throwing everything off. So we could recycle the M here for a little bit of oxygen, and then we use a little more to draw an extra tile here. So that's the S. So we could do she here. And then what do we do here? Ned goes there, but what would go here? Probably nothing helpful. And we don't even have a lot of energy to spend as it is. I was worried about the lack of oxygen, but I think we're gonna be lacking some energy here in a bit. I guess we could do D here for some lived, but that doesn't give a lot of energy. I guess we could do WAD here to get in range of this oxygen supply that's lingering up here, but now we're out of vowels. We do have an N that's duplicated, so we can change that. Oh, it's another V. Can we randomize one of you? Okay, sure. Make something else. An R for Ray. That doesn't work. We need to do very first, and then we can do Ray, just for that extra little bit of energy that oxygen that we're desperately needing now too. And it also reduces the turn counter over here. Okay, but there's another vowel, so let's use our last little bit of energy to draw an extra tile here. And I think instead of extending off of the E, the N, we extend off of the E here. That should work. 3 more layers there. Oh, and if we had an S, we could do size. Can we do another IZE thing? Maybe not, but we can do give and still get that oxygen that we picked up. That's gonna help. We're closing in on the shop. I wonder, can we do Gaza? Nope, surprisingly not. Well, at least we can do a good old gun. When in doubt, use gun. Bazin, Azin, Zen. That works. Although, how do we connect to the Z when it's at the end of a word? And I guess we can change out the G here, so let's do that. Okay, now we have 2 N's. I guess an N works here. And then can we do N-E-A-D? No, we could do Neb. Sure, just to get different letters. And if we can't spend energy, I think we can use oxygen. And if we had energy, we could get rid of this N to do something else there, maybe. Or the Z. The Z is causing a lot of problems. Okay, so we can do an N here for on, just get, oh, that's not enough energy. Lived? I mean, I guess we gotta do some small things somewhere. So we can do that, and then we draw an N right away, so we're not really losing it. Now we have the energy to trash one of these tiles. So let's do the Z here, which also gives us a little bit of oxygen. There's Gab. I think Nab is gonna work better because we can end words easier with N, like another gun. When in doubt, use gun. we have another shop. Okay, we could sell things as well, but what do you have? Produce 1 oxygen every 40 cycles. That seems like a waste. More sight, or see the next tile there. But that's what we have, what's her name for? We could do better sight. I think that'll help us. So, ooh, another planet up there. We might be reaching the end of our journey here because this is getting a little difficult to navigate. Unless we try some more things down here. Like, plan works to get that far out. But we are still running low on oxygen. And you know what? Let's just get rid of the X here. I really can't see any other use for it. But here we can do mop to get close to this energy. And then we get a 4 thing here to get all of that energy back. We might be able to build a 3x3 here. And I think too, if we use a recycler on this P here, oh, it has to be on the edge of things. Well, that's too bad. But we can extend off of this with Omen. We can do HOO up here for hooray. What? Oh wait, wrong one. There we go. Hooray. OVER. It's so over, we're so back. Oh, please tell me I can spell this. Yes! Return of the Sith! Or I guess it's Revenge of the Sith. And we can do ET for even more oxygen there. We are stabilizing. And I still want to reach this planet up here. Let's build off of this A with some acid. Should give us more to work with. Ooh, and then SCALD for Scald. Get some good reach there. And then reach over here with bears. All right, real talk. Do you remember Berenstain Bears or Berenstein Bears? Or Berenstain Bears? Because I always heard of Berenstein Bears growing up. And then Mandela effect is a thing. It also just rolls off the tongue better. Can we get a little Wolverine in here with Bub? Yes, we can. Doesn't really help us, but I like it. Unless it can. A gib? Or jib? Like, you know, little giblets. We can do that. And then we can do SWIG for a little bit of a swig. Taking a swig. Yes, we reached another planet. So now I think it's a good time to get more energy. 100 energy. Woo! And we have just discovered a whole bunch of things here. Are these asteroids? I feel like these are asteroids in that case. Is that another engineer? It kind of looks like a satellite, but I don't think it is. And man, if we can't build on those asteroids, oh yeah, look at the grid spacing. We can't. But we have already extended this little word tile thing here quite a ways. And I'm sure we could easily explore more, but I think my brain is at its limit for trying to come up with words that work. So I think we'll call it there. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this look at Horizons, the end of words. And it also just has a lot of words at this title screen here to mock you. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching, and sub to Intern. And I would like to thank the channel members, including Bread, Corby Farm, Dakota, Donamoto, Deviant X, Ancient Elixir, Matthew, Hateful Herald, Peggy Sue, Droopalong, Lily Bites, The Miner Within, DeGarity, Sans, V, Killer Squad, Mousy Mouse, Nicholas, Igor Shradi, McKenna Chan, and Liam.